Hello there, my name is Dr. and welcome to my first ever playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. I've been hearing about this game for a while, and since I got this game a little while ago, I figured I would test it out. Do a little playthrough, if you will. Let's get started. Your first question probably is, wait, where did the name section go? What happened with the little thing you're supposed to type on? Well, it isn't exactly my very first playthrough. I mean, I tried to record footage for this a little while ago, but I accidentally deleted it. So, here we are. The name I chose for myself is Akane. Danganronpa fans will recognize that name, I assure you. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making a day, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Kind of a rude protag, isn't he? However, I just sigh and I yell from the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Hi, Cinnamon Bun. Overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. Actually, he was, but let's not tell her that. That's mean, Akane. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. You say that now, little man. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. True. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw nearer, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Akane, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Weeb. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. I mean, yeah. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Cinnamon Bun. Alright. Look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Absolutely, Cinnamon Bun. For you. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Are you sure about that? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. You know, I really like this score. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. And the art's pretty good too. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. You know, starting my freshman year at high school, one of the first things I wanted to do was find an anime club. Unfortunately, my school doesn't have one. So I'm going to start my own. Hello? Oh, there you are, Sayori. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. That's apparent from the background art. I thought I catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Not gonna lie, that kind of sounds like me. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, then you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Actually, there is. There's a lot of ways. Only... I'm going to stay quiet because I don't want to give spoilers. There's no way I'm joining your club. Meanie. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? 'Cause she's your best friend, you doofus! Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep! I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I mean, it's up in the air. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I mean, to be fair, I would too. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member! Huh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. You are gorgeous. Wow. Wow. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Oh, yay, you're here. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Akane, Akane, what a nice surprise. No comment. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Ah, so now you have to join, huh? You want to get on the waifus? Come on, get on the waifus. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Fun fact, in Japan, first-year students there as the United States equivalent of a sophomore. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yeah, I definitely want to get to know you better. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Akane. Monica smiles sweetly. Well, ain't that an interesting pose? We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. No comment. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Akane. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Sit next to Sayori. Get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Sayori, please, Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs the wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Thank you! The lights in my room just came on as I clapped my hands. I know it's on a timer, but I kind of feel like a god. Nix that out. Author to nix that out. Nix that out. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks to her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like It's not like you what, tsundere? Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yes. Yes, you have, weeb. Made them for you or anything. It's not like I made them for you or anything, baka! Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Don't you mean, baka? Alright. Give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the cable. God, I'm such a mumble mouth. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I'd like to comment one more time on the fact that the art is very good. I really like the character designs. No reason especially. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader at the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow into this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Akane, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, I personally like mysteries, a little bit of romance, and some psychological horror. In fact, my favorite anime of all time is psychological horror. But let's see Akane's response. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I've actually started my own mini manga collection on my shelves. I currently have Beastars, Kakugo Uri, Asumoshi Noko, lots of more on High School Host Club, and that's just to name a few. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Ooh, another weeb in the classroom. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri-san's smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri shifts the room for a teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship between them, but behind them. Hold on. Someone's at my door. And I'm back. Okay, where were we? The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling such a good story and such a fun... I'm mixing my words together again, yay! And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Hey, we got something in common, yay! Isn't it amazing how the writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Was it Goosebumps? I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Way to be self-aware, protag. Really? Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Suri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Not all that successfully, as you can see. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them with me sometime? Is it gone? It's gone. Yay! Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. Don't worry if you couldn't tell. I wasn't flipping off Natsuki. I was flipping off that dumbass little timer. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Yeah, I feel that. It took a lot of guts for me to publish my first work on AO3. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Akane? Here we go. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, I lost my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Akane... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. You do not have the will to reject the waifus! You cannot reject the waifus! How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? You don't. That is, writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If he really just came here for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Mock looks over at me once more. Akane, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I'm already feeling anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Suki clean up their food. Hey, Akane, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, hello, minigame. Before we get into this, I have something I want to address. So I heard that there are multiple endings to this game, and one of those endings requires doing different save slots with different poems addressed to the three girls on the screen right now, and of course the fourth one. So with that in mind, I'm just going to do a regular playthrough for now, and once I finish this game, I'll try my best to get the unique ending. Okay, let's get started. It's time to write a poem. Pick the words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, forgive, shiny, smile, chocolate, music, broken, flee, pink, hopelessness, excitement. How about we start with chocolate? Natsuki bounce. Okay, disoriented, sticky, fun, skirt, electricity, existence, contamination, blanket, fireworks. Massacre? Let's go with massacre. Yay, Yuri! Unstable, fear, captive, party, waterfall, anger, lollipop, awesome, explode, agonizing. Unstable. Let's go with explode. Of course, Yuri jumps. Tears, vivid, defeat, anime, misery, skipping, love, pain, tenacious, incongruent. Let's go with anime. Okay, laugh, daydream, poof. Poof! Okay, I'm not reading the rest of those. I'm going with poof. Okay, intellectual philosophy, vanilla, vitality, socks, alone, rain cloud, aura, milk, puppy. Alone? Frightening, shopping, death, bliss, vertigo, hair, feather, games, imagination, bunny. Imagination? Dance, headphones, peaceful, clumsy, friends, unrestrained, lucky, sunny, inferno, beauty dance. Friends. Passion, pout, essence, raindrops, judgment, holiday, whirlwind, nightgown, insight. Bed. Stream, dream, variance, starscape, question, jump, sunset, valentine, whistle, crimson. Valentine. Marriage, infinite, heart, scars, depression, sing, kiss, swimsuit, happiness, vivacious, depression? Sparkle, silly, kawaii memories, bouncy treasure, melody, grief, tragedy, fluffy, clay. Cry, horror, determination, promise, misfortune, climax. Fireflies, eternity, special, hurt. Hurt? Not exactly so. Hop, extraordinary, candy, portrait, sweet, after image, empty, pleasure, anxiety, precious, anxiety. Loud, despised, graveyard, heaven sent, papa. Childhood dazzle, journey, nibble, wonderful, loud, despise. Heaven sent? Parfait, desire, fickle, doki doki, spinning, pure, marshmallow, unrequited, ribbon, disarray. Unrequited? Secretive, warm, disaster, cute, summer, adventure, analysis, flying, amazing, gross. Secretive? We got boop again! I'm not doing all boops! Landscape, universe, nature, fantasy, sensation, fester, comfort, unending, lost. Unending? Incapable, atoned, shame, email, kitty, hope, sugar, gum, peace, whisper. Hope. Strawberry, wrath, uncanny, dark, twirl, mouse, prayer, disown, embrace, lazy. Disown. Let's see, what time is it? It's getting pretty close to dinner time, so I think I'm gonna end my playthrough here. Pretty sure since it's on the Switch, it's gonna auto-save. So with that, I'm going to end today's playthrough. I hope you had a good time. If you have anything to comment on, leave it in the comments. And yes, I have heard of a good majority of the spoilers. That's why I've been making a few snide comments here and there. But please don't dump any spoilers in the comments. If there's anybody who's been living under a rock and hasn't played this game yet, we don't want to ruin it for them. Okay? Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and have a great day/night.